So just get comfortable. And it helps to have some support behind your back if you need a pillow behind your back. It also can be helpful to have a straight back, although it's not really absolutely necessary from my experience. And a helpful visual image for a straight back is to imagine a string hanging down from a star high above your head, directly above you. And that string passes straight through the top of your head, down your neck, runs straight down your spine, out your tailbone, and down to the center of the earth. So that string is in perfect alignment with gravity. And if your spine is and your posture is an approximation of that, then that's helpful. But again, it's not necessary. And just relax your body. Take some comfortable, normal breaths. Let any tension flow out of your body with your exhalations. Do a quick little scan from the top of your head to your toes. Notice any excess tension in your body and just let it out. Let it out on the exhalations of your breath. Just keeping enough muscle tension in your body to maintain your posture and so you don't slump over and you feel comfortable. Comfort is important. It applies to the breath too. So that your breath is comfortable. Your inhalations are not too deep or shallow. Your exhalations the same. You're not breathing too fast, too slow. You're listening to your body. Making sure you get enough air. Your body will tell you if you need more air or less, if you're breathing too fast or too slow. And if anything I say runs counter to what your body is telling you, listen to your body. And so to begin, just take comfortable inhalations through your nose, if your nose is clear. Comfortable exhalations through your mouth. And on the exhalation, it's helpful to breathe out through pursed lips as though you're cooling down a spoonful of hot soup, blowing on it gently. The pursed lips serve to slow down the exhalation. And you should hear the sound of the air passing over your pursed lips. And this way, your exhalation can be ideally about half the speed of your inhalation. Takes twice as long. So comfortable inhalations through your nose, comfortable slower exhalations through pursed lips. Just a simple breath technique. And this helps to quiet the body. Just this technique helps to shift the body from a stress type of an activated response to a calmer, more relaxed response. It's been called the relaxation response. And another set of terms for it is this simple breath technique helps to shift the body from what's called sympathetic nervous system functioning to parasympathetic. And part of that means that the heart slows down a bit. Oxygen in the blood increases a bit. With some practice, blood pressure may reduce a bit. Over time, inflammation in the body can reduce. Stress hormones in the body can reduce. This parasympathetic nervous system functioning brings the body into a greater state of kind of a healing state, a resting state, a harmony state. And that's wonderful. In and of itself, that's a great benefit. Another benefit is a quiet body helps to quiet the mind. And all we've done so far is a simple breath technique. I have not even mentioned attention or concentration. And just bring your attention to your breath. Bring your attention to the movement of air. Movement of air on the inhalation On the exhalation, bringing your attention to the movement of air entering your nose, passing down through your airway, filling your lungs, chest expanding, movement of air on the exhalation. Air moving through your airway, chest contracting, air passing over your lips, pursed lips to slow the exhalation down. And by the way, on the exhalation, there's no need to hold your breath back with your chest or your diaphragm or any other core muscles. In fact, it's better to just let the exhalation go, where the only thing slowing it down is your pursed lips. This way, every exhalation is a release. Filling your awareness with complete attention to the movement of air. When thoughts come into your mind, they're just distractions. Thoughts could be about anything. Typically, they involve a projection into the future, maybe a thought about something that may come to pass later in the day or tomorrow or next week or next year. Or thoughts may be about the past, something earlier in the day or yesterday or last month or a year or 10 years ago or more. Doesn't matter if it's past or future. Thoughts may be positive. Thoughts may be negative. Doesn't matter. They may be anticipation of something great, worry about something not great. They may be a positive memory or a negative memory. Maybe about a relationship, stress, something you have to do, something you have to take care of, somebody who's got an emotional pull on you at the moment. Doesn't matter. They're all, in the context of a meditation, they're all distractions. The mind is quite brilliant at spinning out distractions. In a sense, it's how the mind is wired to maintain multiple fields of focus, multiple fields of well-worn paths, well-worn patterns of considerations, of levels of activity, emotional patterns, thought patterns, patterns of desire, repulsion, patterns of anger, worry, patterns of anticipation, fear, all manner of negativity and positivity, all possible manner of content, and all these patterns of mental activity that are well ingrained in us are connected to each other, sort of like each one is its own vortex, whirlpool of mental energy. And they all connect through these little invisible wormholes, in a sense, where one leads to another, to another, to another endlessly. Many times they cycle through familiar patterns of consideration and thought and emotion and activity. In the context of a meditation, they're all distractions, but they're powerful because they're well ingrained. And just bring your attention back to your breath and the movement of air. When you have a distraction, just label it, oh, that's a distraction. Distraction. Say it twice to yourself. Helps to highlight it in the mind and just go back to your breath. It's helpful to not charge emotion with distractions. Charge distractions with emotion. It makes the distraction stronger. So don't say, oh, damn it, that's another thought. Shh, quiet the mind, please. Because that itself becomes another distraction. Instead, just shift gently back to your breath. And at this point, if you're inclined, you can just breathe normally. Now that your mind is quiet, your body is quiet, you can free up your attention from inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And keep your attention on the movement of air. And at this point, if your intuition, if your natural movement of mind is inclined to free your attention to notice the breath, in visual terms or auditory terms, that's also fine. So it's possible you may fill your awareness with the movement of air visually, as though you're seeing the breath as movement of energy or color or fields of color or patterns of any kind. Likewise, if your awareness is gravitating towards the sound of the breath, even on a subtle level, even on an energetic level, that's not audible to the ear, that's fine too. Because what's important is that when the mind gets quiet, deeper awareness becomes more accessible. Deeper awareness entails your own intuition, your own deeper intelligence, freed of the machinations of busy mind. Deeper awareness entails deeper sense of connection to deeper consciousness, even shared consciousness. In a sense, deeper awareness can bring one into connection with beauty, a flow of intelligence, a flow of wisdom, the underlying hum and beauty of the universe outside of a separate sense of self. Quieting the mind helps to clear awareness, to see more deeply, to know more deeply. And thoughts may still crop in. And when they do, just go back to your breath, quiet the mind again by focusing on the movement of air. I'm going to be quiet for a few minutes and then I'll start speaking again. Consciousness itself can become like a great polished diamond, infinitely deep, with infinite facets within. Every facet is another diamond. Within each diamond are infinite facets. Each facet is another diamond. Within each of those diamonds are infinite facets, each of which is another diamond. An infinite web of connectivity to infinite intelligence, clarity, peace, stillness, expansion, awe, reverence, humility, joy, equanimity. An infinite buffer of consciousness in any situation, in the movement of day-to-day life. This anchor, this awareness of infinite stillness and presence is power in day-to-day life that is possible to access. It is also a window, a doorway to connectivity with each other, everyone and everything. I'm going to be quiet again for a few minutes. As you breathe, you can notice that your breath is a conduit between deeper consciousness and your physical body. That conduit is important because the connection to day-to-day living in the flesh, in the physical world, is richer, more meaningful, more joyous, more awesome, filled with awe when connected to deeper consciousness. It's also communicative. When we live connected to deeper consciousness, we share it by default with others. It's just the way it is. We don't have to do anything. Living in presence, living from presence, deeper awareness. We share it with the world. We teach it by doing nothing, just being more deeply aware. And now, with that breath, that conduit connecting your physical you to your deeper you, you can tap your toes on the ground, tap your fingers, feel the connection through the soles of your feet to the earth, to the life, to the planet, to the air, to your body, to your breath. Take a few moments to just feel the part of you that's physical body and the part of you that's deeper awareness at the same time. And when you're ready, you can begin to open your eyes.